there.
Explosive, precise, relentless. A KO artist like no other, with footwork that is so elusive.
What it looked like. Oh, wow.
He moves like the modern-day Muhammad Ali. With the fastest average fight time, he often ended his opponents before they even opened their eyes.
Oh! What a finish!
It's time to analyze how the Honey Badger put all these giants to bed. Born on April 11th, 1993, in Salford, northwest England, Tom Aspinall was never meant to live an ordinary life. From the age of just 7 years old, the foundation was already being built inside the Lee Self-Defense Studio. Raised in a world of combat, Tom was exposed to multiple disciplines early on. A rare blend that shaped him into one of the most explosive and well-rounded heavyweights. Overseeing it all was Tom's father, a certified BJJ black belt.
I was able to mold him into what I thought I'd like him to look like.
Tom committed fully, training seriously at the world-renowned Team Cowbon. His path to becoming a champion was set. Forged by discipline and driven by purpose, the explosive yet technical heavyweight set out to rule the cage, making his amateur debut at just 18. Like a python tightening its grip, Tom dragged his opponent into deep waters, a stiff, suffocating choke, forcing his opponent to tap. His next opponent would be no different,
Aspinall in the black shorts.
striking on full display,
This is war.
unloading a lightning-fast 1-2.
Oh my word! And that is game over!
12 seconds was all it took to send his opponent to the Shadow Realm. Tom finished his amateur career with a flawless 9-0 record. In 2014, Tom Aspinall entered the professional ranks at just 21 years old. Striking while the iron was hot, Tom was ready to send everyone to their grave. His opponent charged out of the gates, blazing, shooting for an early takedown. And once he gained top position, the punishment began. Thudding elbows rained down. Relentless pressure, left with no choice but to pull out the white flag. Competing under the Bama banner, Tom continued his rise to fame. Up against a literal brick wall, Tom pressed forward, closing the distance with his hands.
As you said, neither of these men used to go the distance, and they immediately
the cage here, looking to utilize
with the antagonist tying Tom up, throwing him down like a child.
Also fantastic for sounding out. That's that kick suddenly spins his.
However, his opponent underestimated Tom's fight IQ,
goes to full butterfly guard.
establishing a butterfly guard,
Calm, not an
then
end
thrusting his
danger.
opponent into the air like a kid.
Underneath for a heel hook.
He seized the opportunity for a heel hook.
There's the tap.
Another decisive finish.
Unbelievable. First minute victory. Beautiful leg lock.
Aspinall's next opponent, a judo specialist, Stuart Austin. Dangerous, experienced. Tom pressured early, landing a low kick that echoed across the arena
The epitome of that pursuit of perfection
and landed a big bombshell at Austin.
Stood up against the cage, walks him down, and a big right hand.
His opponent wasn't going to be toyed with, shooting for a successful takedown.
Cleanly, that one landed. Yeah, I was going to say, how long before the shot?
But good work here from Austin. It's the right.
It didn't matter as Tom walked out of the tight grip like he was covered in grease.
Oh, look how he got up there, though, Chris.
Perfect hip escape. I mean,
But twice, he was dropped by the judo expert.
and a very holistic approach in MMA. Boy, horrible and hitting that throw. Does so again here. Very nice
Halfway
stop.
through the round.
Gaining the upper hand, Austin started to chip away at Aspinall.
And he used his forearm to do that there too.
That was virtually the halfway point that these fighters.
Aspinall paid for his failed armbar attempt,
A good scramble in return from Austin.
Oh, and he comes back with the ground and pound to keep that pressure.
pounding him like a drill. Things weren't looking good. Then, momentum shifted in the second round. The champion gained control and started pounding away at Austin,
Perfectly.
Nice explosion from Aspinall.
Oh, this is.
looking like he was about to give out.
Constantly pressing.
You said if he's waiting.
But out of nowhere, Austin locked in a heel hook.
Oh, big heel hook attack.
For the first time in his pro career, Tom Aspinall tapped. This would go on to be Tom's only real loss. With clear gaps exposed, Tom took nearly a year away to rebuild. He returned stronger, collecting 2 more wins.
This is gonna be it. The referee takes a close look, and it's all over.
Good combinations.
Oh, big shot, and he's out, and it's all over. Tom Aspinall with a huge KO here.
But also suffered a controversial disqualification due to an illegal elbow, claiming his second loss of his career. By 2016, life hit hard. Twins on the way, money running out, pressure mounting, coming back fatigued from long days and exhausting training. And then, the unthinkable. Tom Aspinall walked away from his dream. To pay the bills, Tom turned to boxing, training under a family friend, Peter Fury, the coach of Tyson Fury. Tom sharpened his hands, timing, and defense. The experience would later become invaluable. But after 2.5 years, disgusted by boxing's corruption, Tom stepped away. Despite owing money to friends and family, it was his father who reignited the fire in the Beast's heart. The Beast came back stronger, signing a 5-fight contract with Cage Warriors. Just 1 minute and 20 seconds, a brutal TKO. Tom's check shattered his opponent's leg. Tom didn't celebrate, showing that he wasn't just a heartless knockout machine. Tom reached out.
It's actually a few days after, you know. I messaged him on Instagram, do you need anything? Anything. And he was like, oh, just bring me some food. So I got him some food and that.
Tom's last fight wouldn't even last a minute. His opponent, Mikkel Hamuda, didn't stand a chance. Ending it honey badger style.
Aspinall drops the bomb, looking for the finish, and it's over! Unbelievable!
Landing his signature 1-2. After another dominant first-round finish, the promotion struggled to find him opponents. There was only one way up. In March 2020, Tom Aspinall signed with the biggest promotion in the world, UFC. With Tom's first fight, held in Abu Dhabi in July 2022, Tom was ready to climb to the top of the UFC ladder. Our champion's opponent was Jake Collier. Despite the cubbier aesthetic, he has a strong wrestling and boxing style. Starting the fight calmly, moving like a ballerina, keeping his opponent out of reach. Tom lands a devastating knee to the body.
Not only finding trade. Oh! What a finish! That's it! Wow! Knockout for Tom Aspinall!
Tom ended his opponent with a knee that sent shocks across his body.
Knee to the midsection, bang, bang, 1-2.
Then followed by an explosive 1-2.
Bang, right into the midsection on 1-2.
This is just...
Finishing off the fight in less than 45 seconds, earning performance of the night. Striking while the kettle is still steaming, Tom would go on to face the veteran, Andrei Arlovski. With a strong boxing base, Andrei Arlovski was explosive and dangerous. Arlovski pressured early, landing a slapping front kick to the thigh. But the champion won't let that go without punishment, landing a juicy right hand. Looking buttery smooth, Tom keeps a perfect distance with his bouncy footwork, backing Andrei Arlovski like a cat. 2 thunderous hooks from Tom, lighting Arlovski with a barrage of shots, suffocating his opponent with fists. Arlovski survived, forcing Tom into the second round, both landing earth-piercing shots. Arlovski's boxing looked clean, yet the outcome felt inevitable, timing the takedown perfectly, getting to the back for an effortless rear-naked choke.
There it is, look at that, it's over.
Defeating the veteran, Tom proves that he belongs in the UFC. Sergey Spivak was Tom's next opponent, a Moldovan fighter nicknamed the Polar Bear, because of his fridge-like physique and his deadly grappling and wrestling game. Straight off the bat, he pressures the Polar Bear against the cage, taunting his opponent with head movement.
He is off to a perfect 3-0 start in the UFC, and Mike, a lot of people think we might be looking at a future
throwing feints, baiting a reaction, sneaking a cheeky right hand, and giving him a taste of his signature 1-2. Spivak goes for the takedown, but Tom holds him up. The Polar Bear collapsed, finishing it smash bro style. A vicious knee and elbow combination sent the Polar Bear flying across the cage. Tom was looking almost unstoppable. In March 2022, Aspinall was matched up with the 6'7", 260 pounds Russian giant Alexander Volkov, an experienced heavyweight and a former Bellator kickboxing champion. Tom opened with sharp combinations, sending a fast 1-2-3 straight through his skull. And using his graceful head movement, elite timing, he took Volkov down. Sparks were flying off his head with every strike.
Aspinall giving him a shelling at the moment. He's got to be careful deep. Volkov.
An unsuccessful arm lockout. Volkov got back up, but sneaking a cheeky knee.
Tom backs out of it. Let it go. Knee to the midsection. There's the
Volkov attempts to play the long game.
Oh, right hand from Volkov.
Circling the cage to tire out Tom.
One thing that Volkov said, and I'm not sure if I agree with it, but still have 2 minutes.
Attempting to whack Tom like whack-a-mole, Tom slips to the floor, ducking the right hand.
Oh, nicely dug there by Aspinall. Little spot.
With head movement like Mike Tyson, Tom slips both the kick and the right hand for the takedown.
Unbelievable.
Stunning his opponent with his bone-breaking elbows.
Looking up, waiting for his jump.
Tom secures the straight arm lock.
Straight arm lock attempt here from Aspinall.
Yet again, proving all his haters wrong.
What a moment for Tom Aspinall.
All eyes were on Tom, setting the shortest average fight time in the UFC. Tom started to become a fan favorite. Unfortunately, Tom Aspinall's rise to become the best in the UFC didn't come without defeat. It seemed like just another walk in the park, but something seemed off. Curtis Blades landed a clean liver shot. Then disaster struck. Just 15 seconds into round 1, a devastating knee injury ended the fight early. With a constant bad knee throughout his life, it was time to undergo surgery. Many fighters never return the same. After just 1 year of recovery, on 2 weeks' notice, Tom stepped in at UFC 295 for the interim heavyweight championship. With a chance to silence all his doubters, Tom didn't disappoint. His opponent, Sergey Pavlovich, a terrifying Russian knockout artist, riding a 6-fight KO streak, and considered the favorite by many due to his raw power. With steam built up, the champion was ready to claim his throne. Tom lands a thunderous low kick, but the antagonist kept Tom in check with a big right hand. Aspinall was on high alert. Then he methodically broke down his movement.
Father Andy in his corner. He's been in essentially every training session since Tom was 8 years old.
Entering flow state.
Those leg kicks will pay dividends.
Blistering 1-2 and activated sleep mode with his right hand.
The speed of Aspinall on display. Nobody in the heavyweight division.
Claiming the interim UFC Heavyweight Championship title. Becoming the world's first British UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world. Finally, a chance at redemption. It was UFC 304. Tom Aspinall was matched up with none other than Curtis Blades, an American wrestler with a high-volume takedown approach. He dominates the floor game.
There's a big shot by Curtis. Oh, and another one. That's it.
Curtis Razor Blades.
That's what we were looking for.
Beating names like Junior Dos Santos, Jairzinho Rosenstrick, and Alexander Volkov. But this time, the champion was ready to end this battle.
On the back end of UFC 304.
Tom looked as light as ever,
Tom Aspinall
keeping a perfect distance.
In the best shape of his life.
He fired an atomic right hand and pinned Curtis to the fence. But eats a shot by Curtis.
Tom can't be reckless of Curtis.
Tom showed no signs of damage.
Combination.
And finishes it with the iconic ground and pound. Sending him to hell, Tom lands a stiff jab.
On planet Earth, including Curtis Blades, of course, just misses with the right.
Finally proving why he is the best in the world, defeating Curtis Blades in just 1 minute into the fight. Tom earned a whopping $100,000 performance of the night bonus. Soon after, Dana White announced John Jones's retirement.
John Jones called us last night and retired.
John Jones is officially retired. Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion of the UFC.
Tom Aspinall was promoted to undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion. But to truly cement his legacy, he needed to defend it. Cyril Gane, a dangerous striker, a controversial figure.
He hits people in the back of the head quite a bit, and I didn't want any type of dirty play happening on such a big night.
Only ever losing to John Jones and Francis, Cyril Ganes was no weak opponent. Moving like a middleweight, striking like a snake, Cyril Gane wasn't afraid to bring the fight to the floor. With a high fight IQ, he was arguably one of the most dominant heavyweights in the world. Once the door shut, there was no going back. The fight started as usual, with Tom keeping light on his feet. But Cyril unloaded an early elbow to the chin, attempting a takedown. Cyril keeps cool, avoiding the ground game, but lands his signature leg kick and a darting cross. Even lightweights couldn't even dodge. But something inevitable happened. Gane's fingers landed into Aspinall's eyes and dragged them down his face. Due to the supposedly unintentional eye poke, the match was declared a no contest.
What am I supposed to do about it? I didn't do the
The world turned against the champion, and people started to boo. Fans were unhappy. Aspinall announced he would undergo multiple eye surgeries, expected to be completed by mid-January, with no return timeline announced. From a 7-year-old kid in Salford to the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world. This isn't just a career, this is a legacy still being written. Aspinall will always be considered one of the greats. Thank you for watching Bash Sports, and please bash that subscribe button.